Yesterday I learned a lot about our heads. Where they teach us about our heads, like how to take off your heads, to make sure like when you are passing through some kind of stress and some kind of things. So I learned a lot from there yesterday. Health.
I get it now. So he learned about himself, how to take good care of his body.
Yes.
That's good. I also hear. Okay. But I would have been happy if you can mention one specific thing about that you should do to become healthy. Can you be specific?
Like yesterday, he told us, he teach us about sometimes what our head, like if you are not healthy, like maybe you are going through some kind of stress, some kind of things, like the things you need to do to maybe to come out from those kind of things.
What things are that?
Okay, like one yesterday, he said, first of all, like if you are going through some kind of stress, maybe sometimes it can be mental stress, it can be mental stress, like all this kind of stuff. So if you want to overcome this kind of things, so sometimes like you can come out like.
Okay, I think he has tried so far. It's okay then. I'll let it go for him. Please, I want to hear from the rest of you. Okay, someone is willing to talk. Let me talk.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so from my when I came here, I learned about cryptocurrency, the foundation that I need to know before investing in cryptocurrency.
So what exactly is cryptocurrency?
Alright, so this is a digital currency that we use market whereby it is not being centralized by a company. We have those that are being centralized by the big government, by the company, and then we have those that are not being governed by the company.
Okay, it's okay for you. Yes, please let's clap for him. Another one. Yes, let's hear from you. After that, one of the ladies will talk because it's not something so bad.
Okay, yesterday, after I joined them yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, I learned, I think I started with the foundation of cryptocurrency. And one of the things I learned is I said, there are some platforms that you can put on your, what you do. So there are some platforms that you can put on your talent out there. So you also mentioned Fiverr, you mentioned Upwork. So, and in that, go further by saying that, oh, by this platform, maybe if you are doing catering, you can put your job sample, like, for example, you can make a cake and just put up the sample on that side. So then, if other people then try, they also talk about voiceover, if you can do, you are very nice in talking.
I think I've learned that. He has learned to put his work on freelance website.
Yeah.
Let's work for him. Oh, don't worry. Feel free to tell us what you learned. You have been here since Monday, right? You have been learning how to
He said if you are doing business online, you have to let your customer to know your account number. But is that not what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not understanding that.
Okay. I probably didn't get what you wanted to say, but what I can add is from my experience. Sometimes, if you are doing a business, for example, and you are doing digital marketing, you of course want people to pay for your services. Is that not it?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you wanted to say that you should provide a means of receiving payment. Because sometimes some people they want to pay you for your services, and it may be a type of service that they may not even need to contact you. They can pay. And yes, for example, if you have a website, people can pay direct and it goes to you and you deliver the service to them without they contacting you. So I'm sure probably he wanted to mean that, or he meant that you should provide a means of receiving payment. I'm sure. But I did not, I wasn't here to know what you wanted to say. But that was what I can say. Okay. Now we are going into digital marketing. The reason why I asked you all to tell me what to learn is I have been doing a lot of presentations all over. And I discovered that in any program like this, there are are 3 categories of people, 3. And I will describe the 3 and you choose which one you want to be. The category 1, 70% of the people have just come to the program for coming sake. They've come to the program just for people to know if they have come. So they may listen, but they will not take notes. After here, they will not practice what they have learned. There are 70%, that means more than half of the people in any program. That's what the category they fall under. They listen. Some of them may write something, but some of them, majority of them will not write. And at the end of the day, those people, after 1 week, if you ask them what they learned, they can't tell you what they learned. And they will not put it in practice. So, gradually, they waste their time for coming. That's category 1. Category number 2, that's about 20% of the people, 20 to 25%. They will take some notes. They will exhibit on some kind of seriousness. But after taking the notes, and after the program is done and they put in a little effort to practice what they've done, after 1 month, they will forget that. If you ask them, they cannot remember anything again. In fact, they are the same category. They are more serious, but not that much. The last category, they are about 5 to 10%. They are the people that will put in very serious concentration. They will take the note. After they are done, they are the people that will go and do more research. Know what they have learned, put in the necessary skills that learning they need to put in place to make good use of what they have learned. And they will even learn more than what they have learned here. But here is just going to give them a taste of what they are supposed to hear so that they can do more research on. They are the people who make the best out of programs like this. So at the end of the day, category 1, 2, 3, which one do you want to be part of? Category 3. So if you want to be part of category 3, it's not just about saying, it is about putting in the effort to make sure that you really learn something. I am speaking on digital marketing and content monetization. And this is a topic I am passionate about because I was a teacher. I was teaching at Tema Secondary School. Those of you who know Tema, the secondary school, I was a teacher there. I taught them for 3 years until I resigned in 2021 to focus on digital marketing. And I can tell you that it has been transformative and beneficial. And since the day I left, I've never regretted and never thought of ever going back. Because my life, I can tell you, is 10 times better than when I was a teacher. Teaching is more work. What I'm trying to say is that the reward I get from what I do now as compared to what I was doing. Because what I'm doing, I still teach, but it is a type of teaching I do. So I am more passionate about teaching digital marketing than teaching in a typical academic classroom. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, what exactly is digital marketing? I want to make it more interactive as much as possible. The time is not on our side, but I'll try in my own way make sure that we are getting interactive. So, as you are listening, please, I want you to be taking notice of things. Because I will be asking you questions. Those that are not listening properly, I will know. And there's nothing I can do to you. I only, for your own good, I want you to listen and make a lot out of it. I was just telling you, some of you will make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month from this particular training. You get it? In fact, some people in Ghana, I am helping them to make up to 50,000 in sales every month in Ghana here. They are there. 100,000. I have students who are making 10,000 cedis a month in Ghana. Students, university students. Simply because they came to me, learned this part, what I am teaching you now. And at the end of the day, they are making good use of it. I have a problem with most Ghanaian youth. The problem I have is that we are not curious. We are not curious at all. We are not curious because I will later reveal to you in this presentation. As I teach, will you believe that on YouTube I teach some of these? And if you count the top 10 countries that are learning, Ghana is not bad. Yes, I'm in Ghana. I know Ghanaians will relate more with my story than other people outside Ghana. Is that not true? But the top 10 countries, Ghana is not bad. A poor boy like me from Ghana who came from a very poor home who had nothing. I have learned and have a skill that can help a lot of youth out of poverty. But the people that are supposed to watch and listen and make something good out of it are the people that are not learning. The Americans who have already made it in life are the people that are learning from me. The UK people, the British, the Canadians, the Indians, they are the people. Even when it comes to Africa, Nigeria is doing 10 times better than Ghana in terms of learning. So, Ghanaians and those in Ghana, not only Ghanaians, everyone here, please, I'm giving you a challenge. I want that. In fact, I am on a campaign to make sure that Ghana becomes one of the top African countries in terms of technology. Because we are far behind. In fact, Rwanda is ahead of us. Nigeria is ahead of us. South Africa is ahead of us. In fact, a lot of smaller countries, even Kenya, they are ahead of us. We are behind. So, I'm giving you a challenge. Let's stand up together to do better so that at the end of the day we will all benefit individually. Okay? So digital marketing is about promoting services or products online through the digital mediums and mostly through the internet. So when I talk about the internet, I am talking about being able to market something on what? Facebook, Instagram, Google, and normally it is through digital devices. For example, the computer is a digital device. Your smartphone is a digital device. A tablet is a digital device. So, anything that involves selling through the digital medium, and especially through the internet, is what we term as what? Digital marketing. It's not all of them that are through the internet, but majority, I can say 80% is through the internet. Text message is an example of digital marketing, but it may not fall under the internet because you may not need internet to send text messages. But over 80% of digital marketing is through the internet. I will also be speaking about content creation. So, by the end of what I'm going to present today, and I will do the presentation for the first 1.5 hours, or for the first 2 hours, it will take care of the presentation and the questions you may have. Then we go into practical, because there is a practical aspect of it. And if you do the theory or the presentation without the practical, most of you may not be able to apply what you have learned. Okay, so we continue. So you will know the meaning of online marketing, which I have already told you. Building a brand, social media advertising, organic versus paid advertising. You will know the different types of advertising or the mediums, and then you also know how to create and monetize content. I've already explained a bit about it, but these are just the branches of online marketing. So online marketing, we have social media. When we talk about social media, we're talking about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. Sometimes it's classified as social media and sometimes as a search engine. So when we come to the search engines, we also have Google and YouTube. But YouTube can be a social media or search engine. Twitter is a social media. So we have SEO, search engine optimization. SEO is a process of optimizing your website in such a way that when people search for you, you appear online. Have you seen that? Sometimes you search for something on Google, and a lot of websites runs up, and one of it is first, followed by others. Do you get me? It is not by mistake that particular website that is first is actually first. They have to do something they call search engine optimization, and the search engine optimization has a ranking, and the one that ranks number 1, if you optimize your own better than the others, then you will rank number 1. There are some people that their job is to be an SEO specialist. So they just take search engine optimization and specialize in it to the highest possible level, so that if anyone that has anything related to SEO, they do it. As I said, we have the what? We have content marketing. What is content marketing? Content marketing is you create content for your business, and along the line, you always put inside it those that are interested and contact you. Some of you, when you go on TikTok, you see a lot of businesses doing content videos about their content. And at the end of the day, they will always invite people. They will tell you if you are interested, you should DM them, contact them, and they will sell to you. I hope you've been seeing things like that. Whether Facebook, Instagram, Google, they are there online. We have blogging. So the blogging is more or less like the SEO I was telling you. A lot of people are making money through blogging. How do they do that? They make sure that they optimize their content very well. They write articles about a certain subject. It could be about any topic, about finance, about health, it could even be about digital marketing. It could be about entertainment. Then they post their content. Then people search and watch. When people watch their content, at the end of the day, Google pays them. So there are a lot of bloggers who are in Ghana and they are making $2,000 and $3,000 a month. Then we can talk about, even when I was talking about content marketing, you can make content, use the content to market your products, also use it to make money by monetizing that content. Example, a YouTuber. As I speak to you, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a digital marketer and a YouTuber. The YouTuber, I create content and YouTube pays me. So every month I take money from YouTube. For the past 3 years, every month I make money from YouTube. And YouTube, if you want to be earning $1,000, $2,000, $500, it is possible. I'll be going deeper into each of them. But you see, the problem I have with most Ghanaians, or most people, not just Ghanaians, you know. If you want to make it in any of them that I'm talking about, choose whatever you are good at. You are trying them. And choose the one you are good at and focus your attention, study it deeply to the extent that when they are looking for an expert in it globally, you will be among the top. I can tell you that when it comes to digital marketing, especially fixing advertising restrictions on Facebook, globally, if you count the top 10 people who are fixing advertising restrictions, among that top 10. I did not get it by mistake. I have been consistently studying. I can tell you the past 5 years, there has never been a day that I did not log into a computer to do something about Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube. Every day for the past 5 years. And so I have developed, yes, I have learned. If you go on Facebook, sometimes there are certain topics about solving some advertising restrictions on Facebook and Instagram. If you type whatever the question is, or whatever the problem is, my video will rank number 1. And there are certain types of solutions that I have invented myself that if you have that problem, it is a new problem that no one has discovered the solution yet. And I've discovered the solution and I have done a video about it. Now, someone will go online, the first person who has the solution is coming from my channel. The second one is coming from my channel. The third one is from my channel. The fourth one is from my channel. The fifth one is from my channel. Then the sixth and the seventh are from other channels. If you are the one who has that problem, which of them will you contact? Of course, you contact the one that has the stock, right? Yeah. That is how I am able to get people. Because if you don't become a master in what you are doing, you will hardly get people that patronize you. But if you become a master, or if you become an expert in it, people will search for you from all over the world. And in this internet age, I will later show you, I've worked for Americans, Ghanaians, and all those people. And I've trained some of them. I have never even gone outside Ghana before. But here, I learned a lot through the internet. And through that, I am able to do all those things I am telling you. Okay, let's continue. Now, advantages of digital marketing over traditional marketing. 1, reduce cost. If you are going to run an advert on social media, Facebook, The minimum budget per day, you can spend $2 and reach 1,000 people on Facebook. So if you are the business that has low budget, you can be running, you can be spending small, and you'll be what? Getting people. If you are going to advertise, when it was traditional media, TV station, you will need a lot of money. For example, to advertise on a TV station, a major TV station in Ghana, even if they are going to run your advert once a day, you will pay no less than 5,000 Ghana cedis. So you need a lot of money to be able to advertise with the traditional media. But with the digital marketing, you don't need much. You can start with very small budget. It is demographic targeting. For example, if you want to run an advert and you want to show to people in Accra only, it is possible. If you want to show it to people in Central Region only, it is possible. If you want to show it to people in Kumasi only, it is possible. You may choose that you want only those that are 25 to 45. It's very possible. If you are doing a TV advert, you cannot choose who sees the advert. You cannot choose that I want only people that are young people between the ages of 25 to 45 to see. It's not possible with TV. But with digital marketing, it's possible. So all the adverts that you see, you don't see them by mistake. You are targeted to see. That is why you see. So it is real-time results. For example, if I do my advert on Facebook and 10,000 people see it today, I can determine that. If it was 2,000, I can see. If it is half of them are males and half are females, I will see. But if it is TV, you cannot tell how many people have seen it. You can't tell how many are men and women. You cannot tell which of them is coming from where. But with digital marketing, you can do that. Then the result is measurable. You can measure the result. That is even related to the real time. The real time is that if someone sees it, even the next few seconds or minutes, you will see. And the measurable, you can actually know the figures. Then we go to build stronger relationships. If you are doing a TV advert or a daily graphic or whatever newspaper advert, most of the time, how many of us will watch something on TV and take the number and call the person? It's very few, is that not it? But with social media, the person can see, just click on the WhatsApp button, he's WhatsApping you instantly. Then you start talking. So that is how social media helps you to build stronger relationships. It helps you to build cross-border business operations and access to global markets. That is what I told you earlier, that I work for people who are not in Ghana. I work for a lot of Canadian companies. I work for a lot of companies that are not in Ghana. That is the power of digital marketing. The last major work I got was from Uganda. Last week, I had some certain project. I'm training someone there. The person has to pay. I did not even have to. I will just send the link. The person will pay everything. The money will just come to my company's account. We receive the money, and the person just joins a group and start learning. We don't even need to prepare for anything, and we are making our money. If it is not digital marketing and the power of the internet, how will we do that? That is why I always say that in this internet age, if you are not lazy in learning, you cannot be poor. You can't. And I wonder by the time we have finished this, all of you will have that kind of intention to work extra hard to make a lot. Now we'll go to mediums of advertising. We have social media. So the social media, we talk about Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, WhatsApp, and TikTok. We will later focus more on the social media aspect because that is what most of us are related. We talk about search engines. I said search engines are typically Google, YouTube. Another one that we can talk as a search engine is Yahoo. Then we have one, email marketing. We have website and we have blog. Website and blogs are almost the same. The only difference is that website typically promote people's products and services, and blogs are for writing articles about a certain topic. And they make their money by people watching their content and Google placing advert on their blog so that they get money from that. Okay. So organic versus paid advertising. If you are a business owner and you want to advertise, there are two major ways you can advertise. We have organic and we have paid. What is the difference? The organic one is the one that you will get traffic without paying for it. Example, the business owner who is doing videos on Facebook, and you talk about something, and people will see it, and along the line, they will contact the person. The person is not doing pay it's just creating content. When you go on TikTok, you see a lot of people talking, doing videos about certain products and services. All those ones, they are just doing a normal video, but you see it and contact them. That one is what? Organic. The person can have a website where he writes an article about a certain topic, and people just see and naturally follow. That one is what? Organic. The paid one is the one you have to pay money for people to see the advert and contact you. So if you see an advert and it will normally write that sponsored, it means it is a paid advert, a sponsored advert. The person is paying money for you to see. So that is the difference between the paid and the organic. If you ask me one is the best, the organic is the best. But it is also difficult to get organic traffic. The reason is, if you are not a professional content creator, it can take you, if you start a Facebook page today, and you want to build up to 1,000 followers, for some people it can take them 1 year, they will get 1,000 followers. It's not easy. But if you are a serious content creator who will spend time in creating quality content that will be relevant to what people want to watch, and you are consistent over time, you can build. Some people, in fact, I did one video in 1 day and got 5,000 followers within 24 hours. Meanwhile, I've advertised over 5 years for one of my pages before I even got to 5,000 followers. Advertising for over 5 years. But I did a video the video was talking about if someone steals your phone, how to lock the phone and the person cannot use it. And it went viral. And within 24 hours, I have 1.4 million people who view it across the world. And that 1.4 million, 5,000 of them follow me. That just within 24 hours. So you see how that one is what we call the content creation. Do you get it? So for example, I could have, even if I had known originally that that video will go viral, because it is difficult to determine which video will go viral. You always get it by accident. If I had known that that video will go viral, I would have put an advert inside there and asked they are benefiting from the video organically and watching and knowing how to solve the problem of a stolen phone. They would have alongside also contact me for some of my services. But I didn't know that the video is going to go viral and it went viral. So from henceforth, any other video that I do, what I normally do is I'll put something there that will help them to contact me. So I'm creating the content organically, just trying to solve a certain problem. But along the line, I put my advert inside. So organic is really good. But that one will take you time. All of you here, if you want to sell a product today, and you are ready to do paid advertising, which is what I do, you can run the advert and sell the product between today and tomorrow. Within 24 hours, you can start selling. But with the organic one, it can take you 6 months before you get a significant audience. And that is, I'm going to say it can take you 6 months. I'm not saying that it can take 6 months, but it can take up to that or more, depending on your effort. I hope you are getting it. Okay. Next, we go to brand building. For you to stand out on social media, you must have a very powerful brand. And to have a powerful brand, you must research your target audience and your competitors. Know the people that are competing with you, what they are doing, especially those that are at the top. What are the secrets that you can incorporate into your own web and also get similar results? I'm not saying you should copy them, but there are certain principles that run across everybody. For example, it does not matter whatever color you're using, but your logo must be something that is classic and easy to be recognized. Your colors should be unique, and you should use the same color across all your brands. Some people are there, they have many pages, or they have the same business on different platforms. They use one logo here, they use another logo there, and all that. At the end of the day, people find it difficult to identify you. But if you have 1 million logo, which you use it on all your platforms, if I see you on Facebook, for example, If you see there are certain companies, whenever you see them, you will know they are the same people. Is that not it? And if you see Junior on Facebook, you know this is Junior. If you see them on Google, you know this is Junior because you see their logo and it's the same thing. So you must have the same logo. Choose very unique and powerful colors that are easy to stand out, and then create an effective online presence. As I said, choose a name that is also easy for people to remember. You get it? When you are starting, everything may not be perfect, but you can start and make changes later. Because sometimes, if you are waiting to get everything perfect, you may never start. So those ones will be making changes. So when I said you should research your target audience, when you research very well, especially when you have a website, if you research very well or on social media, you can do your average research so that people, when they search, you naturally come up, and that will help you to get an effective organic presence. We go to SEO tools. SEO is search engine optimization. How to optimize your content to naturally rank high. For example, I told you that some people, some of the topics, if you go on YouTube and search, my videos will come up, right? I didn't do it without the help of some of these keywords you are seeing, and keyword tools. One keyword tool that is free is keywordtool.io. If you go to keywordtool.io on Google, and you want, so for example, let's say you want to sell boundless oil. When you type boundless oil, they themselves will suggest to you, they will tell you how Ghanaians are searching for it. Because sometimes the reason why you don't get the right customers is you are selling something, but how you are titling and the keyword you are targeting, that's not what the people are targeting, how they are searching for it. For example, you are selling fertility tea. It is a tea for people who want to become pregnant. How do the people who want it search? How do they search for it? Those that want it, how do they search for it? So one thing you need to do is what? You need to find out their keywords. And so this particular keyword tool.io, if you type fertility tea there, they will tell you that those in Ghana, this is how they are searching for it. It's not about how you think they will search for it. It's about how they actually search for it. So you know all the keywords related how they search for it. Then we have Google. So we have Google keyword planner as well. That one is for Google Adverts specifically. Google Analytics is also for Google Adverts. Those who want to run it on Google. We have vidIQ. vidIQ is a tool for ranking high on YouTube. I rank high on YouTube in a lot of topics because I use vidIQ a lot. SEMrush is also for Google Adverts, and Google Trends is for studying global search data. For example, if you want to know topics that are rising and topics that are declining, Google Trends has much information about that. All these tools, you can go and research about them later. We go to copywriting. Copywriting is where you can write attention-grabbing headlines to convince people, not just copywriting headlines, not just attention-grabbing headlines, that's what I want to say, but writing in a way that is persuasive and can persuade people to buy your product or services. Some people are very intentional about that. So let me show you an example. Someone wrote an article about a certain medicine, traditional medicine, that helped an old lady to live up to 102 years old. So the person titled it, "This is what helped me to be feeling healthy or to be healthy at 102 years old." So when I saw the article, I started reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. Then the person was interviewing the old lady. So how did you get to know about this product? And the old lady said that her grandfather introduced it to her, and she has been taking it since she was a child. And so many stories about a cool page. It was a Google article. Then she finally said that, okay, then how can they get that particular medicine? It is a head. How can they get it to everybody? Then he went ahead to say, okay, they have cropped the leaves and grinded it and done it in a way that it can be preserved. So it ended up being that if they are selling a product and they just want you to read and follow and find, at the beginning you will not even know they want to sell something to you. You get it? But how they write the story, at the end of the day, you really trust and believe them. You get it? So that is part of what we call copywriting. When you go on social media and you see advert, you normally will see a caption about whatever the product is. And all those things help you to buy. You may see two adverts and you may decide to contact one and not the other. The reason is, what word do they use in the description or the caption? All those are very important. And you see, they will help you to create an irresistible call to action, storytelling and truth-telling. Testimonials. When you want people to buy, you must give testimonies of those who have used it. Then, offer money back guarantee. Sometimes, I do it. Though some people are afraid to try it, and it is scary, especially when you are selling products and those things. But you can try it. When you promise people that if you buy it, even if you don't like it or if it does not help you, bring my thing back and take your money, you are giving them an assurance. But majority of them will never, even if they are not satisfied, they will bring it back. You get it? It will be difficult for someone to buy something from Bolga. The thing is in Accra here, but the person from Bolga, he bought it, maybe let's say a fridge. He went and used the fridge and said, well, I'm not okay with it, I'm bringing it back. It will be a lot of stress. You get it? Yes, sir. He will not even bring it back. But what I'm trying to let you know is that it helps to build the trust and to give the person the belief and confidence that it is a good thing and you are willing to put your integrity on the line. Yeah. So use facts and statistics. Some of them may not be real, but if you have real figures, it helps. And then evidence of return on investment. People want to know that when they put their money, it will bring them a profit. Of course, if anyone knows that if he is buying something for 100 Ghana, he will get 150 Ghana from it, which means that he will make a profit of 150, a profit of 50. They will put their money in. But most of the time, if you are not getting sales, it means you are not being able to convince people to believe that the right audience who are supposed to see, you are not able to convince them that they will benefit more than what they are paying you. If you can convince them to believe they will benefit more than what they are paying you, they will buy it. Okay. Now, you need an activity. So when I say an activity, for example, the activity normally is a media. A media is a video or picture that describes what you are selling. This is just one of my videos, what I use to advertise on social media. I want to play it so that you see how it looks like.
Your business that you are making sales. It is because of its business. Number one, you are not advertising at all. Number two, you are advertising by using all the traditional outdated methods of advertising. Number three, you are advertising online by doing the wrong thing. Example, you post on your Facebook or Instagram page. Instead of using the advanced method of ad setup, which is intended to investigate the right business. And yet, 90% of businesses that last in our place well actually collapse because they don't have an effective online marketing strategy. And it doesn't matter whether you know that if you don't have an effective online marketing strategy, even if your product that have this relative strategy, what you are saying, you don't be worried because you are wasting so much money on Facebook or Instagram ads that will not give you any return. So we have got to use this. Our team specializes in highly targeted activities.
Okay. I think we'll manage and we'll stop here. There's a lot. That video after I have spoken, those of you that are having a service, this one is just an example. But you need to be able to speak to convince people to understand the offer. So first, I started by emphasizing the problem people have. You are advertising online, you are doing all your best, but you are not getting customers. And I said that it is because you are making these 3 mistakes. And anyone who is actually advertising and not getting customers will want to know the mistakes he's making. So at the beginning, you won't even know that it is an advert. You may not know, though a lot know. But those who think they want to listen and know the mistake they are making, they will listen and get to know the 3 mistakes. And I would like to tell them that if you want to get those problems solved, this is what you should do. And I will give some 3 things you should do. And I will not go ahead and tell you that this is what I offer. And I will give you testimony, but there are testimonies in that video. And you will actually see people I have worked for and what they say about me. So at the end of the day, you will see that it helps to build trust. Okay, because it's on a project, I'm trying to scroll the video to the testimonies and you see, but I'm having difficulty scrolling. So maybe we'll go through later on. I will let you hear from some of the people and what they say. Now we are going to Facebook advert. So Facebook and Instagram are step-by-step approach. And I believe all of you here have a Facebook account. Who here doesn't have a Facebook account? You don't have? You have Instagram account? Yeah. Oh, so you are completely out of social media? Yeah. What is the meaning? She can't survive. She can't survive without it. So she's telling lies.
You are a friend now.
You don't like it. And you like which one? Instagram. Okay. Most ladies like Instagram. I know that. They like Instagram because Instagram is for okay, that's entertainment. And what they did? Instagram is more for fashion, makeup, what they did? Those fashionable things. I know most of the youth, especially the ladies, really want to be there. So that's why they are active on Instagram. So when you look at Facebook and Instagram ads, to advertise on Facebook, first of all, you need a page. There is a difference between a Facebook account or Facebook profile and a page. When we talk about Facebook account or Facebook profile, it is the one that has your real information. For example, if your name is David Asana, you have a Facebook account that has your real name. If your name is Kofi, Kwame, or whatever, you have a Facebook account that has your real name. Is that not true? So that one is what we call the Facebook profile or the Facebook account. Then we have the page. The page is the one we use for building a brand. For example, you have a business that is called GIET Limited. That is a page. So the page is a digital home of your business. We'll be going more into the page as we go. But if you want to advertise on Facebook, you need a page. Those of you that don't have a page, maybe when we go into the practical session, I will show you how to create a page. But there is one mistake most people are making. They will create a Facebook account using a fake name. In fact, some will even end up creating a Facebook account with the name of their business. It is wrong. What do I mean? Facebook, you are supposed to have an account that has your real name. And when you log in, you now create a page that has your business name. A page cannot be an account. And an account can be a page. When I say an account can be a page, I can create a page with the name David Asana. We have something like Shatawale having a page. This is real name, but it is a page. You get it? But you cannot rather use your business name to create an account. Example, an account name cannot be GIET Limited. You know why? When you are creating an account, they will ask of your first and last name, your date of birth, your gender, your hometown. A business cannot demand a name of name. A business cannot have a hometown and all that. You get it? So those of you who will always want to create a Facebook account and you create a page, it is wrong. You are supposed to create an account with your real information. After you create it, after you have created the account, now you log in and create a page. Inside the account. That is how Facebook is. Okay. Now those of you who think that you can create a fake account, some of you may even use a name, but you don't use your real name. There is a disadvantage to that, especially if you are running ads. You know why? One day, Facebook will get up and say that we noticed some suspicious activity on your account. So you must verify your identity so that they can know you are really the one. Now they will ask you that we want to see your ID card. Now you go and bring your ID card. On the ID card, the name is John Kwame. On Facebook, you are using Kofi Africa. Now they look at Kofi Africa and John Kwame, they are not the same. So they will just say, okay, after examining your ID and your name on Facebook, it is not the same. So you think you are a fraudulent person. So you have violated our community standards. So they will suspend your account forever. Now the business you were struggling to build for 5 years, everything is done. You can't log in again. So that is why you need to use your real information. Of course, if you are not doing anything bad, I don't see why you want to hide your real name on Facebook. Okay. So we want to understanding how Facebook advert works. For Facebook, there are about 6 steps to go through the advertising process. In fact, there are 3 major steps when setting up the ad campaign. But before that, the whole of your business falls under something I would categorize as 6 steps. We have something we call business manager. Business manager is the overall entity that owns your business on Facebook. The business manager owns your ad manager. The ad manager now say that you have an ad account ID, advertising account ID. All of you here, before you can vote in Ghana, you must have the voter ID, and the voter ID has a certain number. Do you all agree to that? In the same way, if you are running ad on Facebook, you must have an advertising account ID. All of you by default, if you have Facebook account, you have the ID. I will later show you so that you can see. So setting up an advert now, it comes to the 3 main steps. 1, ad campaign. Ad campaign is, at the ad campaign level, you choose the reason why you want to run the advert. At the ad set level, you choose your audience. Who do you want to see your advert? And at the ad level, you choose the pictures or videos you want the person to see. I will take it over again. At the campaign level, you choose your objective. That is what you want. And the objective will be, do you want people to engage and contact you on WhatsApp? Do you want people to go to your website? Do you want people to fill a form? Do you want people to go to your landing page or whatever? So you will choose the objective. So that is at the campaign level. At the asset level, you will choose the audience, the people you wanted to see the advert. At the ad level, you choose the pictures or the videos you want the audience to see. I hope you are getting it. Okay. If you have questions, please note them down. When I'm done, you will ask your question. Now, to advertise on Facebook, you need something we call Meta Ad Manager. In fact, it used to be Facebook Ad Manager, but because the parent company of Facebook is now Meta, they have named it Meta Ad Manager. So we have Meta Ad Manager and Meta Business Team. You need these 2 apps. So because we go into the practical session, I will urge you all to download it either from the Play Store or the App Store. So that when we are done and we are going to the practicals, you would have finished downloading them and you can use them. So you can set for them and start downloading. Can we continue? Okay. So it's Meta Ad Manager and Business Team. Check them. If you even search for the Meta Ad, they will show them, recommend the second one to you down there. Because they know once you want the first, you will need a second for the whole together. Okay, so we continue. Facebook ad campaign objective. If you remember, I said every advert has 3 parts or 3 components. 1, the campaign level, which you choose your objective. Again, the objective is the reason why you want to advertise. So, do you want to choose awareness? For awareness, that is for those who want people to just know about their business. That's awareness. We have traffic. Traffic is for those who want people to go up to their website. So for awareness, your interest may be to get people to know about you and not to necessarily sell. For traffic, your interest will be to get people to go to your landing page, or you want people to call your number directly. For engagement, your interest may be for people to WhatsApp or call you, or to comment, like, and share your post, or to follow you. For leads, you want people to fill a form on Facebook. For app promotion, you want people to download and install an app. I'm sure all of you here, you have seen an app where they are encouraging you to download an app. Is that not true?
Yes.
Okay, so that is an example of app promotion. Sales. The sales objective is for those who want to sell on a website. Emphasis, website. Why do I say so? You see, some people make the mistake. They think that if you want to sell, you must choose the sales. It is not necessarily true. If you choose the sales, the main objective is to get sales. But it is for those who want to sell on a website. That means that if you want to sell, but you don't want people to go to the website and buy, you should not necessarily choose the sales objective. I hope we are getting the scenario I'm putting across. So for example, you are running an advert. You want people to contact you, WhatsApp you, and buy it. Choose the engagement and select WhatsApp message. Are we understanding it? Take notice, because a lot of people make the mistake every day. I see people going to choose sales objective when they are not having a website. So if you don't have a website and you choose the sales objective, you may end up wasting the money because the sales objective is expensive. And it is expensive because the people who buy on the website are few. So because of that, because they are not many, they make the price of that one. The audience who are going to purchase on the website, they make it a bit expensive because people are competing and they are free. So if you want to choose it and you don't need to choose it, you'll be wasting money. Okay. So after you have chosen it at the campaign level, you've chosen your objective. The next one, you choose your target audience. In targeting the audience, you will need to choose location. The location is the most important thing, followed by the age group. So for example, the location could be Accra or the whole Ghana or Kumasi or only regional capitals. Then choose your age group, for example, 25 to 45. Choose your gender. A lot of people make the mistake. They will be selling women clothing, women shoes, and they will choose both genders. You will waste your money. The reason is that 90% of men who will see women clothing will not buy. You get it? Forget about the fact that some people may buy for their husband or girlfriend, their wife or girlfriend. The thing is, majority, if you are selling it and it's for women, focus on women. So for example, you are selling women shoes, choose women. You are selling men shoes, choose men. If you are selling something that is for both men and women, choose both genders. That will help. Because if you don't do that, some of the adverts, you will waste the money and show it to the wrong audience. You get it? Then we have something we call detailed targeting. Detailed targeting is where you can include exactly the people you want and target them. What do I mean when I say detailed targeting? If you want to target, say, people who are interested in buying a personal development book, it is not everybody who will buy a personal development book. In fact, as a matter of fact, there are some people after university or after school, whether SHS or university, they will never read a book for their entire life. True or false? So those people, if you are showing your book to them, you will be wasting your money. They will not buy it. So you need to look for people who are naturally readers, people who want to read. So you must look for people who want to read. Those who want to read on Facebook by default, they may have joined pages that are into what? Book reading, book clubs. You know, there are book clubs on Facebook. So those people might have joined those groups. They like e-read, they have e-reader apps on their phones. So that way you can target them. So how do you target them? You can target them personal development, goal setting, personal growth, rich dad, poor dad, think and grow rich. Because those books are books about what? Personal development. Anyone who has followed pages relating to those books or have shown interest in those books are most likely to buy a personal development book. That is just an example. You may be selling something relating to what? Computers. So you have to select people who like digital devices. It's not everyone who wants to buy a computer. There are some people, again, as an example, they will never use a computer for the rest of their life, no matter what. You will be wasting your time selling your computer to those people. You get it? So you need to target people who are interested in what you are selling in order not to waste your money. As I'm speaking to you, before I came here this morning, I had to do an advert for a certain lady who is selling bags. She's selling quality handmade African bags for women. So I have to look for. It's not everyone that will like it. There are a lot of people that will not buy it. But there are some people when they see it, they will like it. So I have to target people that will show interest in it. So in the same way, whatever you will be doing, you will have to target the right audience. And we have something called advantage audience. The advantage audience is an optional or is an automatic setting where Facebook says that you can allow them to choose the audience for you. If you don't know your right audience, you can allow them to choose for you. However, I normally recommend the manual one because the manual one, you will determine who you want them to see. But the automatic one or the advantage one, they will choose for you. Okay, so that's it. We go to the next one. Sales funnel. The sales funnel are the what? The processes or the steps that your clients go through or your potential clients go through from the time they see your advert to the time they actually buy. So if you are having a shop, a physical shop, before people buy, they might have passed through your shop and see one or two things in your shop. Some will enter your shop to look at what you are selling. Some of them will select some of the products. It's just a few that will finally end up buying. It's just a few of the people that will end up buying. Before you can end up making the sales, you need to do one or two things that will improve your options to get more people to buy. Sorry. So, example. If you come to the digital space, it's the same thing. We have people that will see your advert on Facebook, which we call impression. So, for example, let's say you run an advert and you get 10,000 people seeing it. Out of the 10,000, let's say only 100 of them send you a message, a WhatsApp message. Those all will be the lead. From the lead, we have maybe you followed up and called and got only 80 of them who answered your call. You were able to convince them, you followed up, maybe 30 of them promised you that you should call them by the end of the month, so you followed up. Then maybe you were able to convince the 30 and 20 of them end up buying. That step-by-step process is what we call the sales funnel. Now, for the digital sales funnel, it's just like a physical shop sales funnel, and there are certain things you can do to improve it. You see, some people, if you don't follow up, they will never buy what you are selling. There are a lot of circumstances or situations where I run an advert, I get a lot of people for a client, and none of them buy the product or the service. You know why? A lot of them are lazy in following up. You get the people for them, the only thing they do is, the person send them, I saw this on Facebook, I'm interested. They say, oh, okay, so this is it. Then you pay and then they give it to you. Or the person will just reply, oh, this is the importance of using this product. That is it. Then the client, the potential client say, oh, okay, I've seen it, I'll get back to you. That ends it. If your only thing you do is when they contact you, reply them with a message, and you end it at that place, you will never, majority of them, 99% will not buy your product or service. I'm telling you. So what do? You have to follow up. If you are a small business, who you don't get many people, maybe 20, 30 messages a day, you have to write them down, follow up with a call, explain more about your service or your product to them. Ghanaians don't believe in social media sometimes because of fraud. Sometimes someone, maybe when he sees it, he's thinking that you are even fraudulent. So you will have to prove to him or her that you are not fraudulent, you are real and genuine. So that is by following up with a call and convincing the person to know the value he or she will get in buying that product or service. So please, the follow-up is very important, especially those that are into services. You have to follow up more and be able to complete them. Okay. So what I want to say before I move on is, if you don't do more work on these 5 steps, you may be getting a lot of leads but very few sales. For example, if you get 100 messages and you reply them only without calling them, you may end up getting maybe 1 or 2 sales. But maybe if you have done more proper follow-up, you have gotten 20 sales. So you have to do more. There are a lot of my clients, if I were the one to answer the calls and talk for them, you will get more sales. And I tell them to follow up and they don't. Sometimes, you may even call the person and the person says at the end of the month, maybe 30th of the month. When it is up to 30th, because you didn't write it, maybe you call 100 people. How will you remember who said you'll be ready? You get it? You won't remember. So at the end of the day, you are not able to follow up and to get the person to buy. So I would encourage you all, please, if you are doing the admin, follow up. Always write the name of important customers who give you specific date they will be ready to buy. And I can tell you that it will get to a time that you'll be getting massive sales and you may not even need to do the admin. Okay, we continue to the next one. I'll talk about ad campaign structure. Yes, I will, and I'll then what I Okay, with the ad campaign structure, every advert has 3 steps. So for example, for every advert, we have the campaign, the ad set, and the ad level. The rest are duplicate sheets. If you want to test different pictures or different audience. So if you want to test the audience, you duplicate the first ad set and into 2. So that you can target a different set of audience, which we call another ad set. If you want to test the pictures, so for example, let's say that you have 2 videos, video 1 and video 2, you want to test with the same audience, how do they perform? Do you get it? So you can test how they perform. So all those ones is what we call they come together to make the ad campaign structure. So we have different assets and different ads. And the ad level is where I said you choose the picture or video. The asset level is where you choose the audience. So know that if you are seeing more than one audience, it means you are having 2 audience or multiple audience and you want to study how they all perform. Example, maybe you are selling something to Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa. You want to see how the 3 of them perform. That will qualify as 3 different assets. So that is how the asset looks like. Or maybe you have 2 different videos. So video 1, video 2, that will qualify as 2 ads. Okay. But I would advise that if you are having different assets and you want to know how the audience perform, use the same picture or video. Because if you change the pictures and videos and you have different audience, and if one of them is performing more than the other, you will not know whether it is the audience that is making it perform well or the picture or video. I hope you get the scenario. Okay. Then we have campaign budget optimization. For this particular concept, I would like to explain it with a diagram. Campaign budget optimization is where you have different assets, and you want to know how each of you want to give the same budget to Facebook and tell Facebook to spend the money according to which of them performs better than the other. Example. The first picture on the left is a campaign budget. We are not doing campaign budget there. The right one, we are doing campaign budget. What is the difference? With the first one, you have three assets. Let's name the three as what? Ghana, Nigeria, and South Africa. You gave each of them $10. And you told Facebook that Facebook should spend $10 on the first one, $10 on the second, $10 on the third. So at the end of the day, Facebook spent your $10 on each of them. Ghana brought 3 sales. Nigeria brought 5 sales. South Africa brought 2 sales. Then you go to the second asset and told Facebook that Facebook, now I don't want to spend the same amount on each of them. No. I want to give you the total amount. If I were to divide it, probably 10, but I'm giving you that total, which is 30. Divide it according to how they perform. So in this case, Facebook realizes that the middle asset is doing very well. So they increase its budget from 10 to 18. They spend $18 there. And they brought one. They brought 10 conventions or 10 sales. Then the first one is also doing well. So they spend $7 there. The last one is not doing that good, so they spend $5 there. So it means that Facebook actually took $5 from the last one and added to the middle one, and took $3 from the middle and the first one and added to the middle one. They are all adding to the middle one because the middle one is doing very well. Just imagine, at the end of the day, the second one, we spend $30. So all of you here, but I'm not saying that you should make life living for nothing. She is giving some value and people are paying in return. You must be giving something. It must not just be teaching them something per se. It will be entertainment. Some of you are good at entertainment. You may have a certain specific knowledge in a certain area that you can use it to help people and they will follow you. You need to make your audience fall in love with you. When I say fall in love with your what? Your content and what you are saying. If they see the honesty, if they see the value, the genuineness, the authenticity in your message, they will fall in love with your message and they will give. Okay. We have a TikTok creator marketplace. You must have a personal or creator account, have at least 100,000 followers, uploaded at least 3 videos, and received over 100,000 likes in the last 28 days. You must also live within the 24 countries where TikTok creator marketplace is available. In fact, this is the one that Ghana doesn't have access to here. It is not the first one, it's the last option. So the last one, Ghana does not have access to the TikTok creator marketplace because it's available for 28 countries.